Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 38, the 38th video of the meats playlist, which up until this point is just the beef jerky playlist. We haven't really delved into anything else yet, but we will. Anyway, we will be taking a look at this guy. This is Cheyenne brand beef jerky in the original with the tasty packet shown. So we're going to take this over to the desk to take a closer look at it. This is a brand that has been popping up all around me in non-Walmart supermarkets. Do know that this is an inflated price brand, all right? So I got this in a ShopRite locally to me here, and it was running at $7.99 for the package. That's a little steep for a grocery store bought beef jerky. And also, unlike the Matador, it's not around 3 ounces. It's 2.75. So you're getting less, and you're paying at that point $7.99. You're paying $3 more than a comparable bag of Jack Links. Do note that as we go forward. Anyway, off to the desk and we will take a closer look at it. Okay, and here we are. So basically what you have is a 2.75 ounce, that's 78 grams for those overseas, hanger bag of beef jerky. So you have sealed seams up the side, and a sealed seam at the top with 2 notches that you can hardly see. Underneath those notches, right around where they have the zipper line, actually a little bit above it, there is a zip lock, and this is engaged. All right. It is promoting the product as made in Minnesota, and it is the original. What you see here is the U.S. inspected and passed by Department of Agriculture stamp. You have a small window. The stuff looks pretty good. Now, this is not a old school style beef jerky. I am guessing this is going to be something in line, tenderness plus moisture, in line with Jack Links. All right. On the back, the best buy date is stamped down here. All right, underneath the barcode. They don't have a special window for it or anything. It is Best Buy 06/01/23. No refrigeration required. It is noting here, consume within 7 days. Now, that's not bad, and I'll tell you why. Because usually on a Jack Links package, they tell you to refrigerate it after 3 days. This one is saying nothing of the sort, and please use within 7 days. So that is not bad. Over here, you have the nutritional information if you want to hit the pause. And the ingredients. Plus the manufacturer's information, which it is being distributed by Monogram Meats Snacks LLC, headquartered out of Memphis. Headquartered out of Memphis, Tennessee. Sort of like American Snuff, but not quite. Freshness packet enclosed. Non-toxic. Do not eat. My question is, if it's non-toxic, why can't we eat it? Anyway, moving around here, I am going to actually attempt. I should have brought scissors for this because at this price, I don't see having another one of these anytime soon. Now, this is a product. It is a brand line, so I do have others of these here, such as a teriyaki and a peppered. But right now, we're just going to take a look at the original, and we'll get it out. Whoa, okay. That can't be the normal. But it could be argued it's 50% of the normal. So it is looking very pliable, as you can see. It is pretty thick cut. I'm not going to say it's quite as thick as that Matador last week. And the Matador itself was also inflated price, but it was only $2 inflated from Jack Link's, not $3. This stuff is pretty thick, and we'll just get out the whole thing. There's not a terrible amount of shake, and it's larger bits that are, and but it doesn't look like a lot. Now, part of the reason is it has a couple absolutely huge pieces. I mean, that is part of it, but it doesn't look. Not that there's a huge difference between this week's 2.75 ounces and last week's round 3, but it almost gives you that impression looking at the stuff. So we're going to go back up top here, and I will let you know what I think. I have a feeling this one's going to be really good, but is it good enough to compensate for the price? And we are back. Okay, so it's really good. High moisture level, yet still a bit of a chew, most likely because of the thickness of it. No grizzle. Yeah, the stuff's really good. Alright, so basically it's your original flavor, but sort of like last week's Matador, there's a lot more flavor than you would be used to. I want to see. It still retains a little bit of a papery rip. It's a really good product. It's really good. But $8 a bag good? I don't know about that, which is basically what I was saying last week too, about the Matador product. Now, the Matador product was actually being made by Jack Link's, which was noteworthy in itself, because they were basically making a better version of their own product for somebody else. I'm not quite sure what business model does that, but whatever. And that somebody else was Frito-Lay. This would seem to be this company, Monogram Meats, in Memphis, and they're the distributor, and it's coming out of Minnesota, if their branding message is to be believed. Which puts it aside, it's not a Jack Link's product, it's something completely outside that folder. It's got a, mind you, don't read hot into this, but there is an edge to it. It's got the original flavor with a bit of spice. Alright? It's really good. But, again, $8 a bag? I don't know about that. And ShopRite's right here, which are going to be basically, a lot of you are not going to be familiar with ShopRite's, I don't think. I think it's a Northeast Corridor thing. They're not high-end supermarkets. I mean, they're not as cheap as, let's say, Walmart, but we're not talking, we're not talking Wegmans or something like that. And so it's $8 in them. If Walmart sold something like this, I have a feeling it would still be over $6. And at that price, I mean, if you're somebody that wants to try everything and you want to be pretty sure that everything is really good, yeah, one-time buy. But, like, even me, like, the idea of switching my normal Jack Link's product out for this, nah. It's really, really good. But it's not that good. So, yeah, I mean, if you see it, one-time buy to give it a try, definitely. I don't think, if you like original beef jerky flavors, you're not going to be disappointed. But, again, the big drawback to this is the price. That it's a little bit lower ounce-wise, that's not so much of a big deal because it's not unheard of. That doesn't really affect my thoughts as much. But that said, if you're going to put something in a bag at $8, you might want to make it more than 2 3/4 ounces. This has been my review of Cheyenne brand beef jerky original. Excellent product. Question the pricing. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.